So from comments, I kind of get the feeling that not a lot of you guys know what I do for a job anymore. So that's why I have this camera strapped around my neck right now. Photography. That is not what I do. So for roughly about a year now, my job has been background in TV and film. And basically what that boils down to is, you know how like when your favorite main TV or film star is out in public, and it would look really weird if the streets of New York or like that coffee shop that they're in, yeah, Rodney's, that one, it would look so awkward if there was no one populating it. I'm those people populating it. Just what every actor wants, a non-speaking role. But, you know, all jokes aside, it's not bad, and it's kind of cool because I do sit on TV sets all day. It's kind of cool to find out what TV show people actually pay attention to. Like, for a long time, I've been like, at the end of certain videos, I'm like, oh, I'm in this TV show, I'm in this TV show. And no one really ever says anything. And then I said, oh, Big Bang, and everyone's like, brrr, like what? And it's kind of cool, obviously, then you guys like the show. I don't know if anyone wants to listen to this, but I'll just run down like a few things that go with the job. So how this works is, unless you have a special skill that they need specifically on that set that they actively seek you out for, casting directors pick us solely based on our looks. And this is Hollywood, let's be frank, more than any other race, Caucasians get cast like the most. And if you're in good shape, you also get cast. So I'm in a good standing. Now, one of the best perks about this job is definitely the food. And I'm not saying every day, but like a majority of the days, we all, for like lunch, we have like, you're like, you can have all three if you want, but you got like steak, chicken, fish, like all the fresh vegetables you would think of, like all just tons and tons of stuff. It's just like a buffet every single day. And then just like sitting around, they have like all the fresh fruit you can imagine cut up, like guava, mango, pineapple, like all this stuff, all the regulars too. And like you can actually see like a lot of background get fat on set because they don't control themselves because there's so much good food. In terms of jobs, I honestly can't think of something that is least consistent on a schedule than what this is. I mean, because one day, I mean, your call time be 8 o'clock at night and you'll go till 3 o'clock in the morning. The next day, your call time might be 5:30 in the morning and you don't get like any sleep. And like the locations are almost always different. Well, I've been lucky the last month and a half. Almost everything I've worked has been at the Warner Brothers lot. And in my opinion, that's my favorite studio to work at. I mean, generally everyone is just really cheerful and nice there. Let's talk about the hours, actually. When you go, you can work as little as less than an hour, all the way up to 15 hours. That's personal experience right here. You could also probably go less. Definitely you could go more. I've heard people going like 19, 20 hours on sets before. Just honestly depends on the set. I did Criminal Minds one time and I went there. It was lunchtime. I ate lunch. I got changed in the doctor scrubs. They immediately made me change out of the doctor scrubs, and then they wrapped everyone. So I went there, I ate lunch, and I drove home. Cool thing about working less than 8 hours is no matter what you work, if I only worked, like I worked like an hour or something, I get paid for 8 hours. And that's cool. So no matter what, you always know you're making at least 8 hours worth of pay. But you want to go longer than 8 hours, because once you start going past 8 hours, then you start getting into like time and a half and double time, and you get some big nice checks for work. And honestly, on set, like, general days are either, I'll tell you the most general ones, and just always kind of go with this. You get lucky, there's like 4-hour days, and those are kind of sweet because, you know, they're in between. Then there's always the shitty 8-hour days. Getting let go at 8 hours is horrible, because if I get let go at an hour versus exactly 8 hours, I get paid the exact same. Doesn't matter. But then a lot of times, more often than not, they go into like 12, 13-hour days, and those are cool. It's really weird too, because I honestly figured I would look for myself on TV a lot more than what I do, but it's like you get bounced around from set to set so much. And like my first thing, I've never even seen the very first one that I did, my very first gig. Very first thing I did was Mad Men, and it filmed so far in advance that like shows I did that were like my 5th and 6th show, like they came out on TV before that episode of Mad Men came out. Like I just, at that point, I didn't even care to look for it anymore. It's very draining because you're on set for like 14 hours a day most of the time, and they're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and they are such perfectionists. And I make videos, and I know I have to do like other takes, and I never to this degree thought that they would have to do like this many takes where they're on like take 24 of this. That is a big long take. That's like the longest take that I've ever been a part of. And the thing is you have to keep up your energy. You're there for 14 hours, but you got to keep up your energy. Most people end up dying at the end of the day, and you can't do that. I mean, because you never know when they're going to use your scene. Like I even got commends from the director, not even like the first assistant director, like the director when I was on Parks and Rec as a gay bar patron, because I was bringing the energy like the entire time, and it was like me and this other dude, and he's like yeah, he's like, you guys need to be more like them, be more like them, and I mean, like the entire day, just like, you know, like, keep it up the good work, guys. Like, and he was talking to just me and this other guy, and like everyone else was like, You watch the show on TV, it's the guys that are like me and that other dude that were bringing the energy. It turned out that the angle that like the Ron Swanson character had like the best line and like the best face and everything, like his best take, was when we weren't angled right. And it sucks too, because like we were the ones that were getting commends, but these guys that did shit got on TV, and we're there, but just at the angle that's at, you can't see us. But that's why you always got to keep it up too, like even 14 hours later, because you don't end up being seen on TV and look like a doofus. So funny, because you never know what your experience is going to be like. Like every time I think I'm going to have like the best experience on set, it's like meh. And then like I get to like I go to sets that I'm like, this is going to be horrible. I don't want to be here at all. I end up having like the best time of my life. And it's done that so many times, but I guess maybe it's like expectation stuff. Like I don't know, like I never heard of Hard to Dixie before I went and worked it, and I thought this is gonna be fucking stupid. I just did not like the premise at all. I get there, it's like one of the best days I've ever had on set, and like the actor that actually plays the George Tucker guy, I think it's his name on there, like the nicest dude ever, just sat down, bullshitted with us like all day. It's cool because you make tons of new friends. Like I've made so many good friends. You know, half of them I don't remember their name, but I remember their face. But you got to think, we're meeting like 25, 40 new people every single day, if not more. Like it's rare, but sometimes there's calls that are like 200, 300 people. I mean, you can't remember everyone. And it's weird too, because sometimes you won't see that person for like 6 months, and then when you see him again, you're like, man, did you like quit? Did you like work somewhere else? They're like, no man, I've been doing it like almost every day. You know, and then there's some people that I've worked with like 6 shows in a row on, and it just depends. So that's like the gist of it. I mean, I could go on for like a lot longer, but I mean, I'm sure you guys are getting bored of what my fucking job description is. So what I was thinking about doing is for some videos, maybe just like a video per episode of what I'm in, and you know, pause it like when I'm there, and you can see just little clips and kind of give you a little bit of info about the show and everything. I kind of thought that'd be good. And you know, I mean, like even though I'm on set like 14 hours, I might only be, I mean, I'm not a principal character. I'm not like boom right up in the camera like right here. I could be back there, and it might be like 3 seconds of me on camera. Might be able to have a good shot of my face, which has happened multiple times, or you might see the back of my head, which has happened multiple times as well. So let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see. And in the event that you would like to see it, let me just go ahead and run down some rules right now that I can also redirect people back to this video when needed, so that I can read the rules again, because I am bound by contract. So the rules are, number 1, if I talk about a TV show that I haven't been on yet or it hasn't aired yet, I mean, just don't ask any questions at all about it. Not saying it to be mean, but like I can't say anything at all. Like I'm bound by contract, I can be fired for it. Basically, as far as I know, I don't think the contract was always as like harsh as it was, but some dumb fuck on Glee like tweeted about the secret ending of like the season or something like a season or 2 ago, and I mean it like ruined the end of Glee. Like everyone knew about it before it happened. So I mean they have like people hired to like search actively for people that are like giving hints and everything. So you know, just if it has not aired, just I can't answer any questions at all about it. 2, even if it has aired, I honestly still can't say that much about it. I mean, I'll say some good things. I doubt I'll really ever say bad things, because in all honesty, like the community is so small. Like, and I'm not even just talking like the actors. Like I see the same crew on tons of different TV shows and everything, and like it would just boggle your mind. Like, you honestly would think it would be such like a huge group of people that was making like all these TV shows and movies and everything. And honestly, like, it's such a tight knit group of like community, you know. So I'm not gonna say anything bad. Like, so don't ask me for like juicy bad details or anything, because I mean, why do I want to shit where I'm gonna eat? Unless I actively say something about how an actor or an actress is, I mean, you don't even have to ask questions. I mean, they're just regular people. So just assume this. There's some of them that are super cool. Most of them are just chill and keep to themselves on set. And 3, some of them are big ass bitches, just like any other person. It's the gist of the rules. Basically, I mean, just if I don't say something, just assume I probably can't. And if you ask a question that I can't answer, don't get mad when I either 1, don't answer the question, or 2, I redirect you back to this portion of the video to reiterate the rules, or if it's a new person, to explain the rules completely to you for the first time. So I think that pretty much covers about everything. I'll just throw a little tidbit in there right now and just say who my favorite actor is that I've worked with so far on set throughout this last year. And it might be because he came from YouTube and I have a lot of respect for him. That might be why, or maybe it's just because he's funny as hell. But in all honesty, my favorite person I've worked with on set so far has been Bo Burnham. He, like, super funny guy in real life. Yeah. Oh, also, like, the guy that plays Ron Swanson, he's like fucking chill as hell. He's really nice.